What's up, everybody? Hope you're all doing great, and welcome back to Cilinix Crypto and to episode number 11 of the series I'm doing on this channel, which is called Creating the Best Crypto Portfolio, of the best crypto strategy, something like that. The idea is the same. In this video, I have created a portfolio. You can check that out in the first episode. Just check out the playlist of the series. First episode, you can see all the picks, my whole portfolio, how I allocated the capital, but also why I picked the project. And now I do a weekly update on what has happened with the portfolio, but also about my thoughts about the movements of specific cryptos. And we could possibly even do transactions, some interesting things about that in this video. We haven't done any transactions yet. I mean, I don't want to place a cliffhanger here, but we will do transactions as well if we get a little bit more bullish. As of right now, though, we're still down a little bit. We started with this portfolio at the beginning of January. Then, of course, the whole market was a little bit more bullish than it is today. At least the full market. I think Bitcoin right now is a little bit higher than it was then. But still, that doesn't mean anything. You can always see that certain altcoins always lag behind, so they come up a little bit later. I think that's what's happening right now, at least if Bitcoin stays at this level. But as of right now, we're down about 7 to 8%. As you can see, the picks are Ethereum, Matic, Veracity, HBAR, Reef, and Engine. 10% for these four, 20% for Matic, and 40% for Ethereum. So the main reasoning why I think we're still down a little bit is, I mean, Ethereum is performing quite well. I think Ethereum is right now at the same levels it was at the beginning of January, because Ethereum actually took a bigger hit than Bitcoin did in the months after that. Now it's up again, so the last month Ethereum has been relatively more bullish than Bitcoin, but that evens out, if you know what I mean. I think the main, well, it isn't necessarily a problem, but I think that the main thing why the portfolio is still down lays with Polygon, HBAR, and Engine. Reef is, well, it's down quite a bit as well, but Reef, I thought initially that was quite a high risk pick. And I'll be happy to give that a little bit more time to get up. I think that will still happen, but I'm not too worried about that. I mean, Engine, I'm not worried about any tokens, but I think Engine and HBAR could have performed a little bit better, especially Engine. I thought that Engine would perform better, and I still think they will, but I think it is lagging behind quite a bit. So if we actually take a look at Engine, I always do that. I just look at what it did the last week. So Engine is down a little bit over the last week, while other cryptos, I believe, are up still, like at least a few percentages. And Engine, also, if you check it out over the last month, I mean, it did go up and we had some nice volumes over here, but I had expected that it would recover more. Here you can see we got in with Engine right there, and a lot of cryptos actually got back to these levels. Engine didn't. So that's what I mean more specifically. And then HBAR, I mean, HBAR is an amazing project, an amazing community, but the volume is always a little bit low. So it just takes time with HBAR as well. If we take a look at the last 3 months, you can see that we've dropped quite a bit. So this was beginning of January. We didn't get in there, we got in here. So we almost reached those levels, and we were heading there right here. Now, obviously, the whole market, Bitcoin is also a little bit down, fear due to inflation, those kind of things. But yeah, I'd expected HBAR to do a little bit better as well. And Matic, I mean, I'm a very big believer in Polygon, but that was already very bullish in, I think it was like December and the first few days of January. I mean, we can take a look at that. Yeah, here you can see in December it was really bullish. So what then happens is that when a certain coin is very bullish while other cryptos were down, most cryptos were down in December, that means that they'll just be sideways in the months that other cryptos run. So when we got in, it was actually around, we actually got around here. So that wasn't a very good timing either. No, I think we got in around here. So we're still down a little bit. We got in at around 2.11. It's now at 1.65. And I still think, as I said, I'm a firm believer in Matic and Polygon. I think that's going to go up quite a bit still, but we just have to give it some time. If we then take a look at Ethereum, for example, definitely in the last 7 days, that's just been very well. I mean, Bitcoin, I think it says at the same level. So Ethereum right now is outperforming Bitcoin a little bit. It's not up too much, but it is up at least. If we take a look at Bitcoin right now, I'm actually quite interested to see what that has done. You can see it's down. So we're outperforming Bitcoin a little bit, what I thought would happen, but still. And then Veracity, I think it's a very solid pick. Has a great community as well, but the project I think has a lot of potential as well. So that's at around the same levels. But if you compare Veracity, it's a very volatile coin. But if you compare that with others, they had quite a big bull run up here, as you can see. So yeah, that was all. We can take a quick look at Reef. As I said, I'll give that a little bit more time. Volume is looking good. It's just been steady. It's up a little bit against the market, but that doesn't mean too much. We're up against like a week ago as well, but at around the same levels. That there's not a really big difference between last week and now. So yeah, I mean, so I just wanted to say, as I said about the transactions, I was actually doubting to sell a little bit of my Ethereum. So then of this Ethereum, I would like sell like 0.1 of it. Because I think we might see a drop soon, and if we don't, well, that's fine as well. But in the end, maybe next week, if Ethereum goes up to like 3,800, I might sell a little bit. And what I would do then, if I would sell it, was to report it in these episodes as well. So we haven't done that, but I am seriously doubting it. So you might see that next week. I'm not selling any of these 10%ers. I might sell a little bit of Matic when that goes up, but now that Ethereum, as I said, it might become a little bit overvalued compared to the market, which then would ignite a small correction. That is possible, but as of right now, I still think it's too low to actually to let there be a correction. And the risk right now at these price levels is too high that it will increase. But what I would then do is either stick it in USDT or USDC preferably. Or put it in another crypto which is down. Like you can check out this. You can see that Waves or Apecoin or something is down. Pick a project which you think is great, like Harmony One going up, then I might put it in Harmony One. But that obviously leaves the risk that you're still 100% invested in the whole crypto market. And if the whole crypto market goes down, then that might lead to some problems. But as I said, we're not transacting this week, but next week. Just wanted to prepare you. That's the way we're going to do it. So yeah, that's basically episode 11. Thank you all for watching and listening, and I hope to see you all in my next videos. Bye.